What you got, friend?
Something from Cotton Creations. Oh my god. Oh, that smells good.
Welcome back to Cotton Creation. So today we're going to be playing around with lion's mane mushrooms. So today I'm going to be showing you how I use lion's mane mushrooms to make General Tso's. I do have other General Tso recipes on my channel using things like cauliflower, but today I wanted to use lion's mane. So I got my lion's mane from my local farmer's market. As you guys probably have heard me say this before, you can find it at many farmers markets, mushroom farms. There are some grocery stores that are carrying lion's mane now, like Whole Foods, Sprouts, Mom's Organic, Acme. I think Giant Foods might even carry it as well. So just look around and see if you can find it. It is becoming more readily available. So you want to definitely cut off the portion that where it grows at. So a lot of times these are grown on logs or a grow bag, and so you want to make sure you cut off all that soil. As you can see here, we don't want to consume that. Sometimes the way it's packaged, it may rub off and get on the edible part of the mushroom. So simply just take a paper towel and brush that off, or you can cut it off like I'm doing here. And then from there, what we're going to do is we're just going to peel these mushrooms apart into small bite-sized pieces. You don't want them too big, not for this dish. You definitely want bite-sized pieces. I would not recommend washing this mushroom because one, it already holds a lot of water, a lot of moisture in it. And if you were to add even more water to it, it's just going to soak up that liquid. That's going to change the texture of the mushroom, and also we're frying, and we know water and oil don't go together when frying. So let's get our dry batter together. I'm just going to simply combine some flour and some cornstarch into that. I'm going to add some garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of seasoning salt as well to that. And I'm just going to go ahead and give that, or excuse me, some black pepper as well. Forgot about that. And then we're just going to mix this together until everything is fully incorporated. And from there, we're going to get going on our wet dredge. So today I'm going to use some unsweetened, unflavored almond milk. To that, I'm just going to add some flour because I want it to be like a thin pancake consistency. And then here I'm just adding in a little bit of garlic powder for some added flavor. Now, because so much of the flavor is in the General Tso sauce, we're not going to over season our mushrooms, okay? So we want to season them like a light seasoning, but not over seasoned. So from here, all you have to do is add your mushrooms to your wet dredge first. I'm going to take the easy way out. If sometimes I do it with containers like I'm doing today, and other times I use a Ziploc freezer bag, gallon size bag, to make this extremely easy. So pretty much you want to put it in something that has a lid or something you can fully enclose your mushrooms in. That way you can give them a nice shake and toss until everything is fully coated. And then from there, you want to just transfer with a fork or some tongs. You can use your hands too, but with your hands, it will get messy. So just be prepared to keep washing your hands or use a glove. You know, I'm a fan of a glove. So I'm just checking these just to make sure they are fully coated. And if not, I would just put the lid back on and toss it again. But they are. So then, as you can see, I'm using a glove, and I'm just going to shake off some of the excess liquid and toss these into the dry batter. From here, what I'm going to do is place that lid on it and then shake it up. If you are using the Ziploc bags, you would do the same thing, and then you would just, seal the bag up and then give this a nice toss until all your mushrooms are fully coated. Now, the good thing about lion's mane mushrooms is that you do not have to be gentle with them because they aren't going to break apart or anything like that on you. So They're very stable mushroom in their raw form. So shake these very vigorously to make sure everything is fully coated. And then from there, we're going to check the coating, make sure that it's fully coated on all sides. If it is, then we can go ahead and shake off the excess and put these on a plate to rest before we deep fry these. So I'm just showing you here that they are fully coated using this method. I know some people do not like frying because they don't like the battering process, but doing it this way saves you a lot of time and a lot of hard work. So what I'm done here is just put some oil in my pan, got that nice and hot, and then I'm just going to go ahead and drop these babies in the oil until they are nice and golden brown. And you want a nice crisp on these because we are going to be adding the General Tso's sauce. So you want to make sure that it's enough crisp on them to hold up to the sauce. So you kind of want to fry them a little hard. Not too hard where you break your teeth, but you definitely want to make sure that they are not softly fried. You want to make sure that they have a nice crisp. And then from there, I'm just doing the lazy route just because I know I have some followers that don't want to do the heavy labor of making your own sauce. If you are interested in a homemade General Tso's sauce, let me know in the comment section. I'll whip one up for you guys in another video. But use homemade or use one out of the jar. Either way, just warm it up and toss your mushrooms in that. So I was feeling a little fancy on this day, so I was like, you know what, pineapples are in season, so let me get a fresh pineapple. I'm just going to go ahead and cut out the center of the pineapple. I'm going to save this for, actually, I don't eat too much pineapple because they tend to cause an allergic reaction for me. So I'm actually going to be giving this pineapple away. But for the purposes of this video, we're just going to go ahead and take out the core and take out the inside of the pineapple. Make sure you drain the juice because we don't want that mixing with our rice. We're just going to put some white rice in the bottom and then assemble our mushrooms on top. And I also had some steamed broccoli. I always feel like with this dish, whenever I used to get it at the Chinese takeaway spot, I would always have broccoli, or they would always have broccoli with it. So I always usually try to have some broccoli or some sort of green vegetable to go with it. And this is the finished result. And I'm going to kick it back over to my friend Laura to tell you what she thinks.
How the fuck do you do this shit? This shit tastes like chicken. Oh my god. I'm seriously gonna need this recipe. Seriously. I'm about to go in the house and crush this. Thank you again.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.